Hey guys, it's Nushibo. So if you're here, then you just bought your HTC Vive Trackers and you want to learn how to install them, or you're having difficulty and you're not really sure how to troubleshoot it. So we're going to go ahead and let's assume you have trouble installing them, or you installed all of them but they're not functioning properly. That means your trackers are not connected properly. We're going to go ahead and level the playing field. I'm going to first show you how to reset everything. What you need to do is, if you messed up, and you want to go back to basically getting them brand new and never installing them into your computer, you're going to go to Steam VR, go to devices, no, sorry, not devices, go to developers, go to developer settings, go down to remove all Steam VR USB devices. Once that's done, you're good to go. Let it run its process and remove every single Steam VR device associated with your computer. While it's doing that, make sure you have none of your HTC Vive Tracker dongles plugged in. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for everything to clear out, make sure you move your controllers and your headset around so none of them time out. Because if they time out, your trackers will accidentally connect to the available slots in your headset. So every couple minutes during this tutorial or while you're setting up, just shake the controllers, keep the headset on your head, whatever you got to do to keep the controllers active. This is for the Vive Pro and Index. Oculus users, I don't think you'll have this problem, but just safe habit, just keep them moving, keep them going. Once you're reset and you're on a level playing field, you're sure that everything's been removed, you have your headsets and your controllers on, we can begin this process. I would recommend you get a controller or a USB hub that has the ability to turn on and off the slots, but I'm going to do this tutorial as if I was with you guys and I have your HTC Vive default dongles that came with it. So what you're going to do is first is, again, make sure the controllers are connected, headsets on. Go ahead and pick up your first dongle and put it in. If you set everything up correctly, or this is your first time, you'll get the Watchman setup dongle is appearing on your screen. Once it's there, perfect. Go ahead and pick up your first tracker. Mine's mounted to a belt. Make sure if you have like the Rebuff Reality, none of the battery packs or any power devices are plugged into the headset or the trackers in this case, because they will automatically power them on and they may connect to the wrong sensor that you don't want, or the wrong Watchman dongle. So cool, everything's on, everything's good. First dongle's plugged in, pair controller. Want to pair a different type of controller, hit the HTC Vive Trackers. Power on your first tracker and make sure you turn it on to the blue sync mode, and if you do everything correctly it should connect. Perfect, so you got that first one in, we're good to go. Make sure you do this in order, otherwise you may have an experiencing problem of the trackers connecting to the wrong dongle and vice versa. So hit done, turn off your trackers, make sure the green light is off, make sure no power is on, make sure you don't see a white light in case it's accidentally charging for some reason. Remove the very first dongle so you don't use it again. Take it out, put it wherever you need to. In my case, I'm just going to put it into the hub I was using. Pick up the second dongle, plug it in. Should get another message saying Watchman dongle is installing. That's perfect. Go ahead and pick up your second tracker. So again, in this process, while you're waiting, make sure you shake your controllers, do what you got to do to make sure they're active and don't turn off. Because at any point they turn off, it will ruin the process. Go ahead and pair your controller like you did before. Vive controllers, turn it on, and you can see that I have Adidas HTC Vive Trackers, so please sponsor me. Go ahead and turn them on, and boom, they are paired. If you hold the controllers, you may not get the blinking blue light. It may just go straight into pairing mode, which is also fine. If you accidentally let go when you turn them on, just hold them again until you get a blinking blue light, and it's the same process. Once they're paired, they'll be green. You hit done. Right click, turn off the trackers, and then take out the dongle that you had before, put it someplace safe, and make sure that you know that you've used it. Again, if you feel like you messed up, go ahead and start the process over from the beginning and remove all the devices. Shake your controller, shake your headset a little bit just to make sure it's active. Plug in the last dongle. you get one last message. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Pick up your last tracker in case my foot slides, and go to devices, pair controller. I want to pair a Vive Tracker. Hold it down for 10 seconds or so until it turns green. It may not flash blue. If it doesn't flash green, if it doesn't go to green or doesn't flash blue, then let go for a second and hold it down again, and it should start blinking like so. So you got it blinking. Hit try again. Shake your controllers around, make sure your headset's good, and boom. So the trackers have each been paired to their individual dongles, and you can go ahead and do a test. What I like to do is turn off the tracker, turn off or quit Steam VR completely and entirely, and let it load down and unload itself. Go ahead and start Steam VR again. From there, you get your take out that dongle that you had, and in this case, all the dongles should be good to go, so you don't really have to worry about keeping them plugged in or not. But what I like to do just to make sure is turn on your controllers, make sure they're paired first and always when you start Steam VR, and then now that you're all good to go and you're assuming these controllers, trackers, and dongles are good, you can go ahead and turn on that hub that you're using. Turn on all three. Cool. And one by one, just hold the power button on the trackers. So 1, 2, 3. And you should get the first one to connect. That's one. Hold it again for the next one. 1, 2, 3. And then wait for that to connect. And then it should be green, perfect. And then the third one, 1, 2, 3, and it should light up blue and then turn green. That's a very good sign that each of your trackers has an individual dongle connected, and basically you're all set from this point out. We're going to go ahead and go into VR chat, and then we're going to go and calibrate and just make sure everything works properly. That's basically the installation. So the next part of this is just testing. What can go wrong? You may have an issue where you paired all of these perfectly, and even though it seems like it, you walk in and your hand is a tracker and your foot is a controller, or vice versa, or some weird stuff like that. That means somewhere along the line, you might have accidentally let your controllers time out and make this available dongle in the headset become available and the trackers connect to it, in which case, again, start over from the beginning, remove all devices, repeat this tutorial until you get it right. But we're going to go ahead and go over to VR chat, and we're going to go show you what it should look like once you're in. All right, I will be right back. Alrighty, so we are here in VR chat. So if you did everything correctly, you should see your hand controllers right here, your hip, ball, and your feet. And if you watched my driver for VR tutorial with the Kinect, it's the same process. You line up your feet balls with your actual feet in the game. Make sure your hip is good in position. Put your hands out, grab, and boom. Welcome to VR chat. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or any problems, feel free to reach out to me. If you want to hang out in VR chat, I'm always available. I'll put my Discord below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this helps you guys out. And if you want to see how I made these cool Adidas slides, it's not that hard. I'll make a video on that later. But I will catch you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Peace. There we go. Peace.